He has been this guy for this Indiana team forever, right? He is such a rock for them. Every time you see the ball, it is all gas, no brakes. TJ McConnell. He is driving to the rim. He is, I think it was Doris Burke who mentioned he has a higher usage rate than Tyrese Halliburton. He is the offensive engine of this team. Whenever Tyrese Halliburton goes out to sit, TJ is there to pick up the pace, and it feels like they play faster. When Tyrese Halliburton has the ball and they're playing that Halliburton type of basketball, right? They're a little bit more methodic. The ball swing. TJ is all gas, no brakes. You're there. We gotta push the pace. He lives up to the goddamn name of this team, man. Also, like the 6 foot, like mid-range jumper, cash. I don't know if he missed a single one of those. And every time he went to it, there was a point where I was just like, that's going in. Hyper efficient. It's one of those looks that get criticized by modern basketball because it's like, oh, that's not efficient. We don't take those shots. They're not good shots. Why don't you just get a layup? Why don't you just, stretch out to the 3-point line? If you can make a bad shot consistently, then it's not a bad shot. And this is living, breathing proof of it. Because he goes to this so much, and it's his weapon of choice. I can't sing his praises more enough, man. Pascal Siakam played great as well. 16 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. Don't let that block fool you, because the defense from Pascal Siakam, from Aaron Nesmith, Andrew Nembhard was still up to the standard we expect of them. These are players who are great defensive players and are part of the backbone of what makes this Indiana team so good. Is everyone can be switchable. Everyone can guard 1 through 5. Even in a pinch, Tyrese Halliburton can get in the chair and lock someone down is a bit generous, but he can play decent defense, right? He can be serviceable enough. You're 6'5" and long as hell. You can do it. Yeah, man, I don't really know what else to say, because when you get to game 7, a lot of the tendencies that you build in the series kind of go out the window. It's a fresh new slate. You got to figure out how to win this one game, and a lot of the adjustments are going to be made on the fly. There is no time anymore to make any changes. What you send out on Sunday evening, Monday morning, wherever it is who you send out. That's the be all and end all of it. For me, I know I said in my last video that this game was going to be a Pacers win, and I still believe that. I don't still believe that. I know that. But when you see what happened, there's a difference between when someone gets injured mid-game and when someone gets injured between games, right? Because at least between games, you have time to adjust. That's 3 days where you can figure out, how do we minimize what Tyrese Halliburton does whilst also maximizing what he can do? How do we bypass the injury? How do we make it so he isn't in crazy discomfort for the whole game? Or at a point, just minimize the amount of discomfort that he goes through, And I think that's huge. The biggest win for this game for Indiana, other than the score, other than being up 30 on the OKC Thunder, the biggest win is the fact that Tyrese Halliburton only played 22 minutes. You got to rest him half of the game, and you didn't really need to have him. Over half of the game, he didn't play, right? So that's something Indiana can be like, okay, didn't have to do too much. Everyone chipped in. The problem now, and it's an age-old adage, shout out D Mills from Numbers on the Board, role players do play better at home. It's just one of those things. Everyone says it. It's the idea of, damn, I get to wake up in my own bed. Damn, I get to drive my car to the stadium. I get to eat my breakfast. I get to spend time with my wife, my kids, and all of that. Little things like that add up. And who knows, maybe this OKC team feel it and feel the energy at home, and it's all good. Chesapeake Arena, is it Chesapeake Arena now? Is it Paycom Center? Either one, it's going to go crazy. These are 2 of the best home crowds in the NBA. Who knows what Game 7 has in store? Last basketball note I'm going to do here, because it is really warm in here. It is 30 degrees in this room. Last basketball point. Chet Holmgren. I asked you. I know you didn't see this, but I said you needed to drop one hell of a performance. And so far this series, I ain't seen that from you, bro. I have not seen that from you in this final series. You had 20 points in what game is this? You had 20 points in a loss recently. And I feel like so far this finals, I haven't seen you like that. We need a good Chet game, because this game, you got lucky because Miles Turner had a stinker too. But to go 2 of 9, 0 of 3 from deep, 4 points, 6 rebounds, that's it. 2 turnovers, 2 fouls. We can't have that. Like OKC as a team cannot have that. I don't know why I'm using the royal we, but like OKC cannot have you doing this, right? You need to be able to convert on some of these shots. The missed dunk opportunity, the alley oop from Isaiah Hartenstein into Chet Holmgren. I don't get why how you flubbed it. It's little moments like that. Huge alley oop dunks are huge because they can shift the momentum of a game. You can start feeling yourself after and be like, yeah, no, I hyped up the crowd. I hyped up my team. I hyped up my boys. When you mess up an alley oop, I feel like the embarrassment is a bit more like you can feel it in your chest, you know? It's there. It's like heartburn, you know? That's what the embarrassment feels like, missing an alley oop. Of course, I'm 5'7". We'll never have that privilege. But, you know, that's why I imagine it feels like. But yeah, that's it for me yapping. That's it for me telling these fucking 7-foot basketball behemoth gods how to play with my 5'7" body. If you like the video, you know, a like is always appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it that tiny bit more, a subscription is always great. Yeah, damn. One last game. One more game of the NBA season, and then it's wraps. The season is over. We'll have our champions. The parade will come in. The draft is on Wednesday. And then the long wait between June and October starts. Free agency comes in. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do, but hey, we'll figure it out. I hope you join along for the ride. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a good day. I hope you take care of yourself. Maybe it's warm where you are. Go get an ice cream, man. Go get an ice lolly or whatever you call it. Or ice poles. Those things. Cool yourself down. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye now.